Welcome to our YouTube channel, All America Selections Flowers and Vegetables. Today I'm going to really talk about cucumbers, but I just wanted to show you in the back I have the Buffalo Sun, the Apple Yellow, and the Solano, a couple tomatoes that are recent All America Selection winners. Over here I'm going to plant the Parisian Gherkin. It's a 2015 All America Selections winner. It's a semi-bush type gherkin cucumber, which basically is a 1 to 2 inch cucumber. You can pick them when they're small. You can let them grow a little bit bigger if you want them more closer, kind of, to that larger pickling size. But it's perfect for a space like this where we can put in between 4 tomato plants. We can put the gherkin right in here. We're going to trellis it right up a tomato cage, and we'll be able to pick little cucumbers off of that. We're also going to go into the bigger garden, and I'm going to show you some trellising options for your larger cucumbers. Okay, let me set this up, and we'll get started planting cucumbers. So the whole key to successfully growing cucumbers is to pick a great plant, like the Parisian Gherkin, and to set up the soil. I will link the video that showed you how I set this up. I used compost, peat moss, and some granular fertilizer to really loosen up the soil, but create a place that's going to really hold moisture. Because this is a bush type plant, we're going to just pop in 2 gherkins, just like this. Once your soil's set up, it's really this easy to plant cucumbers. On top of that, it's going to go a cage. This is a bush type variety. It's not going to get very big, and it'll grow right up this cage in between these tomatoes. So let's go out into the garden. I'm going to show you some trellising options for larger cucumbers. Watering, we can't forget that. Cucumbers love water. When they're this small, you're going to water them in, of course, as soon as you put them into the ground. And they may need to be watered twice a week. As they get larger, you may have to increase that. This is a fish emulsion fertilizer. Use any organic fertilizer to water them in. And when they're small, maybe fertilize them every 3 to 4 weeks. When they get larger, every 2 weeks is going to work out really well for the cucumber plants. So I also planted 2 of the Parisian gherkins in here. This is a vertical tower, 2 up there, 1 down on the bottom. And I do recommend putting 2 either together or close to each other so that they can cross-pollinate each other, and you'll get more cucumbers that way. If you're not growing something as compact as this plant, you may be growing the Market More. That is a full vining cucumber. It can get 6, 8, 10 feet tall or long. This is cattle panel. Cattle panel comes in 15-foot lengths, and it can be used in your garden to build an arch just like that, and you can grow cucumbers up it, you can grow melons up it. Some other options, you can buy something like this online. It opens up to whatever size you want, and you can grow up one side and grow up the other side. For example, I have some plants growing down here, and you could just set it up just like that. You can also put your cattle panel on its side. I have tomatoes that are going to be weaved through that, but you could grow cucumbers, melons, cantaloupe all through there. Here's some just different variations of the arch, the cattle panel arch. If you don't have access to that, you can certainly put in posts. These are 6-foot posts. Put them in the ground about 18 inches deep, and you can just run string across them 4 to 6 inches apart, and you can weave your cucumber plants up there. A couple other options is a standard fencing. These are 2 inch by 4 inch. This is 2 inch by 4 inch fencing, just secured to some T-posts and a nice solid base for growing your cucumbers. If you're growing in containers, you're also going to want to trellis up a bigger container. This is a 20-gallon container or so. That can grow 2 large cucumbers. Remember, I recommend planting 2 together so that you get better pollination and more fruit. You're going to want to use 6-foot bamboo posts and just put them in so that they're snug against the side. That will support the posts. And as you come up higher, pull them together, TP them off the top, and you could grow your cucumbers up there. Also, again, melons. I'm going to use this trellising for a tomato plant that I'm growing there. I think that is actually a Cherokee purple. So these are just some ideas of how you can use different materials to create trellises in your containers, in your earth beds, and how you can grow cucumbers vertically. And please check out our YouTube channel. We don't run any ads. We just bring you great gardening videos to help you out in your gardens. And remember, when you buy an All America Selections winner, the proof is in the plant. Thanks so much for watching.